I throw up in his office trash can, and that's when Damon Reed decides to destroy me. Not because I'm sick. Because I'm still here. You have 30 seconds to get out, he says, not looking up from his laptop. His voice is arctic, the same tone he uses to demolish competitors in board meetings. And take that with you. That, he means the trash can. The one I'm still gripping like a lifeline. 3 months ago, I was indispensable. His right hand, the only person who could anticipate his needs before he voiced them. Then came the charity gala, too much champagne and his penthouse suite where he kissed me like I was oxygen itself. Where he touched me like I was the answer to a question he'd been asking his whole life. The next morning, I woke up alone. By Monday, he'd transferred me to a different floor. Now it's Friday, and I'm fired. I need this job, I say, hating how my voice shakes. You needed to keep things professional. His eyes finally meet mine, gray, cold, empty. You failed. The nausea surges again, but I swallow it down. He doesn't know. Can't know. The pregnancy test is still in my purse. 2 pink lines that rewrote my entire future this morning. So that's it? My hands curl into fists. One mistake and you erase me? One? His laugh is razor sharp. You've been distracted for weeks, late, unfocused, making errors I wouldn't accept from an intern. He closes his laptop with surgical precision. This has nothing to do with what happened between us. You're simply no longer useful. The words land like bullets, each one designed to wound, but I see it. The muscle twitching in his jaw, the way his fingers drum once against the desk before stilling. Damon Reed never fidgets, unless he's lying. You're afraid, I breathe, his face goes blank. Excuse me? Of what happened between us, of what it meant. I step closer, watching his pupils dilate. You felt something and it terrified you. Get out. Make me. The air between us crackles. For one heartbeat, I think he might cross the room. Might grab me and kiss me and admit that he's been dying inside for 3 months just like I have. Instead, he picks up his phone. Security. Yes, my office now. My stomach drops. Damon, Mr. Reed, you lost the right to my first name when you compromised your position. The cruelty is deliberate, calculated. Everything Damon does is calculated, except that night. That night he was wild, desperate, human. Security arrives. 2 blank-faced men who won't meet my eyes. One reaches for my arm. Don't touch me. I yank away, turn to Damon. You know what? You're right. I have been distracted. Because I've been covering for your mistakes. That Nakamura deal you almost tanked? I fixed it. The Mitchell merger? My research saved it, my voice rises. You wouldn't have a company without me. Something flickers across his face. Shock? Maybe respect. Then it's gone. Goodbye. Miss Chen. Miss Chen, not Lily. After 2 years, I'm a stranger again. I let security escort me out. Let them watch me pack my desk, every eye in the office tracking my walk of shame. Someone whispers. Someone else laughs. I hold my head high until I reach the elevator. The doors close. I'm alone, and that's when I feel it. The faint cramping in my abdomen. The warning. My phone buzzes. A text from an unknown number. Don't go to the hospital. Meet me at 422 West Oak. Come alone. I know what you're carrying, and I know who the father is. We need to talk about what happens next. My blood turns to ice, someone knows. And they're not offering help. They're offering a threat. The address leads to a penthouse. Not Damon's, this one is older, darker, smelling of expensive cigars and older money. The door opens before I knock. Lily Chen. The woman is 60, silver-haired, dressed in Chanel. Her smile doesn't reach her eyes. I'm Victoria Reed, Damon's mother, of course. The woman Damon never talks about. The one he erased from his life 10 years ago. How did you know you're pregnant? Please. She gestures me inside. I've had private investigators tracking my son's indiscretions for years. You're the first one who mattered. The apartment is a museum of Damon's childhood. Photos everywhere. A boy with gap-toothed smile, then a teenager with haunted eyes, then nothing. The pictures stop at 17. He doesn't know I'm here, she says. And he can't, do you understand? Why? She pours 2 glasses of water, hands me one. Because Damon believes I'm dead. The glass nearly slips from my hand. Car accident. 15 years ago. Victoria's smile is bitter. That's what he tells people. The truth is messier. I left. Walked away from him and his father because I couldn't watch them destroy each other anymore. She meets my eyes. He was 17. He begged me to stay. I chose my freedom over my son. Jesus, no wonder Damon's so cold. Why tell me this? Because you're going to use it. She sets down her glass. You're going to walk back into his office on Monday with proof I'm alive and leverage that information into getting your job back. Plus a promotion, a raise, and a written contract guaranteeing he can't fire you. My pulse hammers. That's blackmail. That's survival. Her voice hardens. He fired you for getting pregnant with his child. Do you think he'll suddenly grow a conscience? Step up, play daddy? She laughs. Damon Reed destroys anything that makes him vulnerable, including you. Including that baby. He wouldn't he? She pulls out a folder. 3 women. 3 pregnancies. 3 NDAs and quiet payoffs. She slides photos across the table. He made them all disappear. The images swim before my eyes. Young women. Some crying. Others defiant, all gone. You're lying, I whisper, but my voice wavers. Am I? Victoria leans forward. Or are you finally seeing who Damon really is? I think of his coldness. His cruelty. The way he looked through me today like I was nothing. But I also remember his hands trembling when he touched my face. The way he whispered my name like a prayer. What do you want? I ask. Justice, revenge. Call it what you want. Her eyes glitter. I want him to feel what I felt, abandoned, betrayed, broken. And you're going to help me do it. Why would I? Because otherwise I'll make sure he knows about the baby before you're ready. I'll tell him you trapped him. That you're just another gold digger after his fortune. She smiles. Who do you think he'll believe? The mother he thinks is dead, mysteriously returned? Or the assistant he just fired for incompetence? The trap closes around me. Monday morning, Victoria says. 9 a.m. his office. Bring proof of the pregnancy. Tell him you'll expose my existence unless he reinstates you with full benefits, including maternity leave and $1 million trust for the child. And if I refuse, then I'll visit him myself, tonight, and I'll tell him the baby isn't his. The room tilts. It's not true, I breathe, but he'll believe it, because Damon believes everyone lies, everyone betrays. It's the only language he speaks. She stands. You have a choice, Lily. Use me to secure your future or let me destroy it. I should run, should call Damon, warn him, tell him everything. But the photos of those other women stare up at me. What if Victoria's right? What if Damon would make me disappear? I need time to think, I say. You have until Monday. Victoria opens the door. Choose wisely. Some betrayals are necessary. I stumble into the elevator, mind reeling. My phone buzzes. Damon, we need to talk. My place tonight, please, please. Damon Reed never says please. I text back. I'll be there. And I realize I'm about to walk into his home with the power to destroy him. I don't know yet if I'll use it. Damon answers his door in a t-shirt and sweatpants, clothes I've never seen him wear. His hair is messy. His eyes are red. He looks human, breakable. I'm sorry, he says before I cross the threshold. The words hit me like a freight train. What? For today? For everything? He steps aside to let me in. I was cruel deliberately because I'm a coward who doesn't know how to... He stops. Please, come in. Let me explain. The penthouse is different than I remember. Darker, emptier. A half-empty whiskey bottle sits on the counter. Classical music plays softly. Chopin, melancholy and aching. You fired me, I say carefully. I panicked. He pours himself a drink, doesn't offer me one. That night 3 months ago, it wasn't just sex, Lily, it was everything. And that terrified me because I don't do everything. I do calculated, controlled, compartmentalized. So you punished me for making you feel something. Yes, the admission is raw, and I've been dying ever since. He moves closer and I smell his cologne, cedar and something darker. The scent that haunted my sheets for weeks. I need you back, he says, not just at work, here with me. I know I don't deserve it. I know I've been a monster? Yes, a cruel? Yes, emotionally manipulative? God, yes. He sets down his glass. But I'm trying, Lily, I'm trying to be better. For you, my heart cracks. This is what I wanted. Damon vulnerable, honest, asking for forgiveness. But Victoria's photos flash through my mind. 3 women, 3 babies. Tell me about the others, I say quietly. His face goes pale. What? The women you paid off. The pregnancies you made disappear. Silence. Heavy and damning. Who told you? His voice is dead. Does it matter? Yes. He grabs my arms, not hard, but desperate. Because whoever told you is lying. There were no other women. No payoffs. No, he stops. Jesus, Victoria. My shock must show on my face because he laughs bitterly. She's alive. Of course she is. And she got to you first. He releases me, stumbles back. What did she tell you? That I'm a monster? That I destroy everyone I touch? She showed me proof. She showed you forgeries. Damon's hands shake. She's done this before. To my father. To his business partners. She manufactures evidence, manipulates people, all because I testified against her in court 15 years ago. Testified. She tried to kill my father, Lily. Poisoned him slowly for 2 years. I found the receipts, the prescriptions, the plan. His voice cracks. I was 17. I had to choose between my parents. I chose the truth. And she's hated me ever since. The room spins. She said she left. That you lied about her death. She went to prison. For 5 years. When she got out, I paid her to stay away. To never contact me or anyone I knew. He meets my eyes. But she's back. And she's using you to hurt me. I don't know what to believe. She knew about the baby. I whisper. Damon freezes. What? I'm pregnant, Damon. It's yours. I found out this morning and I stop. She knew before you did. His face transforms. Shock, joy, terror, all at once. He can't finish. About 8 weeks. He sinks onto the couch like his legs won't hold him. A baby, we're having a baby. I'm having a baby, I correct. I don't know what we're doing. Everything. He looks up and his eyes are wet. We're doing everything, marriage, family, whatever you want. I'll give you everything, Lily. I swear, it's too much. Too fast. Your mother said you'd try to make me disappear. My mother wants me destroyed. He stands. But I'll prove her wrong. I'll prove I'm not the man she thinks I am. He crosses to his safe, pulls out a folder. These are the real files. The truth about what happened 15 years ago. Court documents. Prison records, everything. He hands them to me. Inside is proof. Victoria Reed convicted of attempted murder. Served 5 years, released on parole. She's poison, Damon says. And she'll use anything, including our child, to hurt me. Our child. The words settle into my bones. Why didn't you tell me about her before? Because I buried her. Pretended she didn't exist. It was easier than admitting my mother tried to murder my father. He laughs bitterly. I'm damaged goods, Lily, I know that. But I'm trying. I swear I'm trying, I believe him. God help me, I do. But Victoria's words echo. Some betrayals are necessary. I need air, I say. Lily, just give me space. Let me think. I flee to the balcony. The city spreads below, glittering and indifferent. My phone buzzes. Victoria. Did you tell him? Or are you still playing both sides? Choose soon, darling. The clock is ticking, and underneath a photo, recent clear Damon at a restaurant. With a woman. Kissing her. The timestamp, 2 days ago. My world implodes. I throw open the balcony door. Who is she? Damon looks up from his phone, confused. I shove my screen in his face. This woman. 2 days ago. You were kissing her. Recognition flickers. Then something worse, guilt. Lily, that's not. Don't. My voice breaks. Don't you dare lie to me. He stands. Her name is Sarah. She's your girlfriend? Your fiancé? Another woman you're stringing along while you play wounded with me? My half-sister. The words suck the air from the room. What? My father had an affair. Sarah is the result. She's 22. Damon runs a hand through his hair. She found me 6 months ago. DNA test confirmed it. That photo, she'd just gotten into grad school. She kissed my cheek. Victoria manipulated the angle. I stare at the photo again. Now I see it. The kiss is off-center, his face turned away, her lips barely grazing his cheek. You have a sister? Yes. And you didn't tell me. I don't tell anyone. His voice hardens. Because the fewer people who know, the fewer leverage points Victoria has. She already tried to blackmail Sarah last year. Threatened to expose my father's affair to his wife unless Sarah paid her off. Jesus. I sink into a chair. Your family is poisonous. I know. He sits across from me. That's why I tried to keep you away. Why I pushed you out. Because everyone I love becomes a target. You love me? The question hangs between us, yes. Raw. Certain. I have for months, maybe longer, and it terrifies me because love is Victoria's favorite weapon. My phone buzzes again. Victoria relentless, the photo was a test. You failed. Now watch what happens when you trust the wrong person. The message includes a link. I click before I can stop myself. A video loads. Damon clearly drunk in a hotel room. A woman, not me, undressing him. The timestamp 4 weeks ago, what is this? My voice is hollow. Damon grabs my phone, watches, his face drains of color. That's not real. It looks pretty real. It's a deep fake. Lily, I haven't touched another woman since you. I swear on everything. Your mother said you'd lie. My mother is a sociopath who's been planning this for years. He's shouting now. She's trying to destroy us before we even start. Then why does she have videos, photos? Why does she know so much about you? Because she's been stalking me. He throws my phone across the room. Because she has investigators, hackers, forgers, an entire team dedicated to ruining my life. Or maybe she's telling the truth. I stand. Maybe you're exactly who she says you are, a man who destroys everything he touches. Lily, I'm leaving. Please. He grabs my hand. Don't let her win. Don't let her take you from me. I look at him, this broken, desperate man who might be lying, might be honest, might be both. I don't know what's real anymore, I whisper. This. He pulls me close. Us. This is real. And he kisses me. It's desperate. Claiming. A drowning man grasping for air. I kiss him back because part of me still believes. Still hopes. Until my phone rings, I break away. Answer. Miss Chen? An unfamiliar voice. This is Memorial Hospital. Victoria Reed was just admitted. She's asking for you. She says it's urgent, something about evidence you need to see before she dies. The line goes dead. I look at Damon. Your mother's in the hospital. It's a trap. What if it's not? Lily, don't. But I'm already grabbing my coat. She's dying, and she says she has proof about who you really are. The proof is fake. Then why are you so afraid? I meet his eyes. If you're innocent, come with me, face her. End this. His silence is answer enough. That's what I thought. I head for the door. If you walk out now, he says quietly. We're done. I can't fight for us if you don't trust me. I turn. Then I guess we were never going to make it anyway. The door closes behind me with a finality that feels like death. I don't know if I'm making the right choice. I only know I have to see this through. Victoria's hospital room is empty, no monitors, no nurses. Just a woman sitting up in bed, perfectly healthy, smiling like she's won the lottery. You came, she says. Good. You're not dying. Obviously. She gestures to the chair. Sit. We don't have much time before Damon realizes where you are and comes charging in like some white knight. Why the games? I'm exhausted. Why not just tell me the truth? Because the truth is complicated. She pulls out a folder, different from the first one, older. My son isn't a monster, Lily, but he's not a saint either. He's something more dangerous. He's human. She opens the folder. Inside, medical records. A birth certificate. Photos of a little girl. Damon had a daughter, Victoria says. Her name was Emma. She died when she was 3, leukemia. The world stops. The mother was a woman named Jennifer. They met in college. Got pregnant young, tried to make it work. Victoria's voice softens. Emma's treatment cost millions. Damon sold everything, his car, his apartment, took out loans he couldn't afford. He was 23 and drowning. Why didn't he tell me? Because he couldn't save her. Tears slipped down Victoria's cheeks. He tried everything. Experimental treatments. Clinical trials. He made a deal with my ex-husband, Damon's father, agreeing to join the family business if his father would cover Emma's medical costs. What happened? His father lied. Pocketed the money. Damon found out too late. Emma died in his arms because they couldn't afford the final treatment round. Victoria's voice hardens. That's when Damon changed. Became cold, ruthless, built his empire on the ruins of his grief. I can't breathe, and you? I whisper. Where were you? In prison. For a crime I didn't commit. She closes the folder. I never tried to kill my husband, Lily. He poisoned himself, framed me. manipulated Damon into testifying against me, all so he could take sole custody and control Damon's future. But the court records were falsified. My ex-husband has more money than God. He bought judges, evidence, witnesses. She laughs bitterly, and I let him, because I thought Damon was better off believing I was guilty than knowing his father was a monster. That's insane. That's love. She meets my eyes. I protected my son by becoming his villain, just like he's protecting you by pushing you away. He fired me to save you. Don't you see? Victoria leans forward. Everyone Damon loves dies or leaves. Emma, Jennifer, who disappeared after Emma's death and was never found. Me. Even his half-sister Sarah barely escaped his father's reach. She grips my hand. He fired you because he loves you, because he thinks proximity to him is a death sentence. Then why are you here? Why the test, the manipulation? To see if you'd fight for him. Victoria smiles. To see if you'd run when things got hard or stand your ground. Because my son needs someone strong enough to handle his darkness without drowning in it. The door slams open. Damon, wild-eyed, sees us together. Get away from her, he snarls at Victoria. Hello, darling. Victoria stands. I was just telling Lily the truth. Your version of it. The whole version. She moves to him. I never tried to kill your father, Damon. He framed me. And you've spent 15 years hating me for a crime I didn't commit. You're lying. Am I? She pulls out more documents. Independent investigation. Conducted last year. Proof that evidence was fabricated. Witnesses were paid off. I was innocent. She presses the papers into his hands. I never stopped loving you. I just couldn't figure out how to tell you without destroying what little stability you'd built. Damon reads. His hands shake. No, this can't. It's real. Victoria's voice breaks. I'm so sorry you've carried this guilt. But it was never your fault. None of it was. He crumples. This powerful, untouchable man falls to his knees. Emma, he chokes out. If I'd known sooner, if I'd asked more questions, you couldn't have saved her. Victoria kneels beside him. You were a child yourself, and you did everything humanly possible. I watched this reunion, this unraveling, and I understand. Damon didn't fire me because he hated me. He fired me because he loved me, because everyone he loves dies and he couldn't bear to lose me too. But he doesn't know yet. About the baby. About the choice I have to make. There's more, I say quietly. They both turn. I'm pregnant with Damon's child. I look at Victoria. You knew. You've known from the beginning. Yes. She stands. And I needed to know if you'd stay, if you'd fight, or if you'd run at the first sign of trouble like Jennifer did. That's not fair. Life isn't fair. Victoria's eyes blaze. My granddaughter died because people gave up. Because money and power mattered more than love. I won't let history repeat itself. Damon looks at me. You're pregnant. Yes. And you didn't run. I thought about it. Honesty tastes bitter. God, I thought about it. But then I realized you're not your father. You're not your past. You're just a man trying to survive his own story. I'm broken, he whispers. So am I. I kneel beside him. But maybe broken pieces fit together better. Maybe that's the point. Victoria watches us. I'll leave you two alone. But Damon, she touches his cheek. Forgive yourself. Emma wouldn't want you destroying your life and her memory. She'd want you to live. She leaves Damon. And I sit in silence. I don't know how to be a father, he finally says. I don't know how to be a mother. I'm terrified I'll fail. Me too, he takes my hand. But we can fail together? Yeah, I smile through tears. We can fail together. He kisses me, gentle this time. Reverent. I'm rehiring you, he murmurs against my lips, with a raise, and full maternity leave, and therapy. For both of us, he laughs. Deal, we stand. His hand rests on my stomach, nothing showing yet, but everything changing. What do we do now? I ask. We stop running. He pulls me close. We stop pretending we're not terrified, and we choose each other. Every day, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Especially then. We leave the hospital hand in hand. Behind us, Victoria watches from the window. She pulls out her phone, dials. It's done, she says. They're together. You can release the funds. A pause. No, he doesn't know yet about the trust fund, or about Emma's medical debt that I've been paying off for years. Let him believe he earned his empire. Let him believe he saved himself. She smiles. Some truths are too heavy for one person to carry. This one's mine, she hangs up, watches us disappear into the city, and for the first time in 15 years, Victoria Reed sleeps peacefully, because her son is no longer alone, and neither is she.